Hello everyone, this is Allie from Kidzu. Today is the second day of the Great Backyard Bird Count. If you'd like some information on how to participate in this count, you can watch a video that we've made on our YouTube channel or on our Facebook page. I was out this morning counting birds, and I think the cold and the rain has scared some of them away, so I didn't see very much. But what I did see was one downy woodpecker, one dark-eyed junco, and one white-throated sparrow. So I'm going to enter that into the count later on. But for now, we're going to go inside, and I'm going to show you how to do a fun craft that will help birds. Now, it's still technically winter, but pretty soon it's going to be spring. And do you know what a lot of animals do in the spring? They have babies. So pretty soon, in your own neighborhood, you're going to start to see birds collecting materials to make nests, like twigs and grass and pine needles. So we're going to help birds along by making a birdhouse for them out of string. Okay, these are the materials you're going to need to make a string birdhouse. You are going to need some string, about 60 feet or at least 60 feet, and you can dye the string if you want, so you'll need food coloring if you want to do that step. And if you're going to dye it, probably white string is best, or you can have like a natural looking twine and not dye it. That would work just fine. You're going to need a balloon. That's going to be we're going to form the string birdhouse around. You're going to need some glue, 1 to 2 cups. I've got a giant one here from Kidzu. Regular size glue will also work. You're going to need something to mix it in, a mixing bowl. I'm going to try mixing it directly into this measuring cup. Scissors to cut your string, and a 1.5 inch template, a circle that's 1.5 inches in diameter. That's just going to be to help you guide around the entrance to the birdhouse. It can just be out of a scrap piece of paper or scrap piece of cardboard. So to start, we're going to cut one long piece of string that we're going to tie the balloon to. So this will be for when it's drying, and also you can hang it in a tree later once it's all done. So cut that one. And then next we're going to cut about 20 pieces of string that are about 3 feet long. So just measure one. And then the rest we'll measure against this one. We're going to cut about 20. Okay, so I've cut all my string, and now we're going to measure out our glue. Okay, so I'm going to try mixing in this food coloring. I'm going to do green, but of course you could do any color you want. All right, my glue is nice and green. Now we're just going to mix in the string. Maybe I'll use that fork. Now I used a full 2 cups of glue. I'm not sure I really needed to use that much. So maybe you could use a little bit less if you don't have that much glue. Okay, so it's all mixed in here, and so now we're going to let it sit for half an hour, and while it sits, we can blow up our balloon and tie string to it. Okay, that looks like a good size. It doesn't need to be giant, right? This is going to be for birds. They don't need a giant birdhouse. I might even actually let a little bit of air out of my balloon. That seems a bit better. Okay, now I'm going to tie string to it so we can hang it up. Okay, and when I'm making mine, I'm actually going to hang it right on this handy little pot rack here, because I think it'll be easier to put the string on it when it's hanging. So if you've got a convenient place to hang your balloon, you can do the same. All right, we're just going to wait for this to be ready. Okay, so it's been half an hour, and we're going to start wrapping this string around. Okay, it's very gluey. And as I go along, I'm going to kind of hold this up here once in a while and make sure I'm getting the bird entrance about as close to 1.5 inches as possible. So just stick it on here, see how it goes. Let's move that out of the way. think it helps to have this hanging. You could hang it on like a shower curtain rod or anything else at home that would work for you. I'm actually going to try just sticking on my little template there and then just working around it and then peeling it off when I'm done today. Okay, so I've used up all my string. I think I might need a little bit more string. Maybe my balloon was a bit too big, so I'm going to cut some more and add some more. But if you're doing this at home, you could make your balloon smaller or just use a bit more string, maybe 30 pieces instead of 20. Okay, it looks like we got enough string on here now. So that was probably about 30 pieces of string. Or you can make a smaller balloon. And I did kind of stick this on here, this little template, so now I can pull it off. That'll be my doorway. Doop. And now what we have to do is let it dry for 28 to 48 hours. And then we'll be ready to hang up outside. Okay, so it has been 2 days and my string is completely dry and hardened. And so the next step is to pop the balloon, and we're going to pull the balloon out. So I got a pin. Let's pop. Oh wow, look at that. It just kind of, it's all crunchy from the glue. So we're just going to have to pick all this out. I think it's going to involve poking it at different points just to loosen it from the string. All right, my balloon is loose. I think the next step is just to poke it through the doorway here. Let's get that out of there. Wow, look at that. So I'm going to retie my string on here and we're going to hang it up outside. Okay, so I've hung the birdhouse up on my deck because I think that's a place where squirrels are unlikely to get at it. And it'll also keep it protected from the rain and the elements. But wherever you hang it, make sure you keep it away from windows because birds can fly into windows and hurt themselves. Thanks for joining us today. I hope you try to make your own string birdhouse at home. Bye.